Hello, everybody, and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. My name is Wheeler, and joining me, I have a Nelson.
Throwdown.
I've got a Ben on tech.
Hoedown.
And I've got Hugh down, who was actually my bio teacher.
Hugh Down.
Hugh Downs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made that all up. I shouldn't start this off with a lie.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the thank you for subscribing at patreon.com/loading ready run. We appreciate everything you do. Lets us do what we do, which is make these incredible jokes that make you
I
laugh.
feel like I've been hijacked here. I feel like I've been Hugh jacked.
Hugh Jack, maybe. Hugh
like
Jack.
Hugh
That was my
Jack,
PE teacher in grade 9.
Transition.
Hey, Wheeler.
Hey, how's it going?
What are you playing today?
I am playing Orzhov Ruin Your Evening, but not the kind where you have a bunch of Soul Wardens. I'm playing the refined version, piloted by Plachow, fellow British Columbian native, that recently took down a larger competitive Highlander event, followed by a second larger competitive Highlander event.
Good for them.
The card quality of this is a lot better than it used to be, but still has the same kind of game plan of like, I'm going to play Mother of Runes, I'm going to play like a Welcoming Vampire, but also I can play a Childred or a Barrelgoy for, Deathrite Shaman.
MH3 cards.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of MH3, speaking of Modern Horizons cards / newer cards, this deck has a point spread that was greatly affected by the changes, but also I don't think that matters. It's on Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, Reanimate, Urza Saga, White Plume Adventurer, and Ancient Tomb.
Wild.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just on Sol Ring 9 months ago or something?
Sol Ring and
those other cards?
DT or like a Vamp Tutor. I know Plachow has a slightly different point spread depending on some of the other cards in their deck, but this was the one where I'm like, no, I want to show off that you can still just play these cards at their points.
I love that. I'm excited that we're doing that and this early in the season. Good for you. I'm going to play Izzet Tempo, which is a list I took directly from the winner of a recent tournament. I believe their name is Colin. And they won a tournament at Connections.
Also,
sort of bi-weekly.
BC native.
I
know who this is.
You know who this is? I wasn't sure if this was the Connections in Surrey.
It is.
Okay, great. I didn't know that they had a Highlander scene. So thank you, Colin, for crushing it with this awesome Izzet brew. My point spread was not really affected by the recent changes. I'm on Ancestral Recall, Treasure Cruise, and another one that I memorized.
Dig, True Name, Mana Drain?
Yes. One of those.
Strip?
Not Strip Mine, but definitely
Mystical Tutor.
Mystical Tutor, thank you. Ancestral, Mystical Tutor, and then I think Treasure Cruise Dig, not True.
And you're trying to cast Ancestral Recall no matter which version as many times as possible.
Yes.
Okay.
So this deck already wasn't on Urza Saga or Reanimate, not black, but also not White Plume, not Minsk and Boo, and Urza Saga is like the card where you think like, well, every deck's being affected by this one, but the land count is so low, and you're pretty much looking to tap your lands for a blue mana or occasionally a red mana every turn that I think it was correct not to include from the beginning.
And you're not chunky enough to want Spellseeker.
Well, so Spellseeker is what I was going to say. Ben actually mentioned as I was going in, he's like, hey, did you want to last minute sneak a Spellseeker in there? And I just thought, no, I'm a little nervous that 3-drop, 1/1, even if it puts Recall in my hand, isn't where this deck wants to be. Yeah. I mean, I could see that being the case, but if you're going to add Spellseeker, I want to cut another card and add another land at least.
Sure.
So that's where my head's at.
Groovy. You won the die roll.
I did. Good luck to you, sir.
You too.
That's right. We won a die roll in 2025. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
I'm going to draw. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm going to play a Lush Portico.
Can't counter that.
And I'm going to take a peek, and I'll keep that on top.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to lose a life.
I did forget to mention in the intro, this has a very light green splash for Deathrite Shaman, Grist the Hunger Tide, and the activation of Haywire Might.
Okay.
Also, mana bases are just better when they're 3-color.
These days. Yeah, I know, right? It's like I go to figure out what I'm making room for on my Reanimate, but wait, I'm actually only a 2-color deck. It's so strange. Bizarre.
It's scary, and I don't like it.
That's right. Okay, I have the Volcanic Island.
Would Sir like to cast Mental Note or Thought Scour this evening?
We're on recall off the rip. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's also pretty good.
Hopefully, if I have several evenings in a row, then
I can ruin
you can ruin one or two of them, and I can still win the game. Yeah, exactly. I'll draw 3 cards. Untap. Okay. Good. I'll play a Prismatic Vista. And what does Sir want to do next? It's all very complicated. One of these two. Probably this is correct. Let's go find an island.
Oh, Ledger Shredder.
And cast a Ledger Shredder.
Okay.
And then pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to play a Castle Ardenvale.
Very good.
I'm going to cast a White Orchid Phantom.
Okay.
The exterior like fish eggs. And I'm going to destroy your Volcanic Island,
Okay.
and you find a basic into play tapped.
I will find a basic and play tapped.
And then that will be a pass.
No second spell. Don't want to slam a Mishra's Bauble down here.
No, I'm good.
I could connive.
Yeah, you could. That's part of why I don't want it, my boy.
Very good, very good. Here you go. I wish to give White Orchid the Forked Bolt.
Ooh.
And then I'll cast a Tameo Inquisitive Student.
Oh,
and
that's a
Ledger
good
Shredder will trigger.
Yep.
Draw this one. And I will discard Tishana's Tidebinder.
Sure.
And attack for 2.
I got 18.
Back to you.
Untap. Draw. Play a Caves of Koilos, and I'm going to cast a Stoneforge Mystic.
What if I didn't have to deal with Stoneforge Mystic?
Yeah.
Instead, I'll cast this Force of Will. It seems like a decent target.
Well then, what if I followed up with a Thraben Inspector?
Then I would connive.
Yeah.
Which one of you dum-dums doesn't want to be here anymore? I don't know. You're probably, yeah. I'll discard Malcolm, Alluring Scandrel. I feel like you're
You got pressure.
moments away from Caracasing me.
Go ahead.
On tap. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's good.
Did we get the counter?
Oh,
on
I'm sorry.
Ledger
Thank you. Yes, that was not a land. Thank you. Thank you.
Shredder? Bigger.
No, we
bird.
did not. Yes, Bird not only draw a card, but also get bigger.
Bird gets so bigger.
Bird is large.
Hi, Judge Ben here, the judge of judges.
Hell yeah. My favorite judge. Don't tell Serge.
I'm right here.
I know.
Are you really a judge, though?
3 and a clue. Please mark yourself as taking 3 and a clue
I
damage.
got a 15 plus 1 clue.
Perfect. Okay, and then math is so hard. Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You shouldn't. You couldn't. You wouldn't dare. Yeah, you're trying to ruin my evening. You're not going to do that. I'll cast Electrostatic Infantry.
Sure.
Back to you.
Untap. Ooh boy. I'm gonna crack this clue.
All right.
Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna play an Arid Mesa,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast a Benevolent Bodyguard.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So once you can send
can-
all the damage to him?
I can
Or from one
sacrifice it to
creature,
give
or-
a creature protection from a color of my choice.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm thinking of Children of Corals.
Not gonna lie, this hand may have been all in on resolving Stoneforge Mystic.
I see. So sorry to hear that, old boy.
That's okay. Old sport.
Old sport. Gent. Yes, quite. A weird situation. That's all right. I'll attack with all of these idiots and make another clue.
I will block your Electrostatic Infantry
With both or with one?
just with one.
Just with one.
With the Thraben Inspector.
Very good, very good. Okay. I will Sure. Is that what I want to do? Seems best. Yeah, okay, let's do this weird gamble that might result in Tamiyo flipping. I'll cast Ice targeting your Castle Ardenvale. So, trigger.
Yeah, that Ardenvale's tapped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I will draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will sacrifice Floating Strand.
Sure.
Find an island. Actually, I should probably... Yeah, I'm going to pay 2 more life. Thank you.
14.
And then I'll cast a mental note after I finish shuffling here so that I get to hopefully flip a Tamiyo after I Ledger Shredder trigger and I Electric trigger. All of my creatures want to see something after this mental note resolves, or before in one case. 2 cases, you may cut. That was a word soup. I cast mental note.
Yes.
This triggers, this triggers.
Yes.
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll discard this Sprite Dragon.
Sure.
And then I'll put the top 2 cards of my library, thank you, into my graveyard.
Technically, this flips.
After this card I draw, right? Because it wants me to draw my 3rd card.
You draw off Ice and you draw off Connive.
Oh, right. Connive. It flips off the Connive. You're right.
I mean, I don't think it matters, but
Sure.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Well, here we are making Magic content. We might as well try to do what the Magic cards say to do.
guess.
I will draw the card off mental note. Okay. This looks correct. I would like to pass the damage now.
Yeah, that's fine. This thing dies.
So you take 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I go to 11.
Or 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I go to 10.
10, you say. +2 here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I go to 9. Find myself a Shadowy Backstreet. That's its name. Find a shadow.
If you ever find yourself in a shadowy backstreet,
Don't
look for Ben Wheeler. He's already been and gone.
You will not find me in the Shadowy Backstreet.
He's found all the German foils there are to find in that backstreet already before you've even heard of it.
I've looked through every garbage can. Okay.
He's trying to get into Lieutenant Surge's gym battle.
Okay, here you go. Surveil away.
Sorry, I might be playing Pocket back here.
Nice. At time of recording, Pokemon Pocket is popular.
I'm going to keep that.
Okay.
Draw. I'm going to attack Tamiyo.
Tamiyo triggers.
Yeah, all right. Well, he got it.
Yep.
Gonna play a Silent Clearing. I'm going to tap 3 and cast Lurrus of the Dream Den.
That's chill.
And then I'm going to tap 2, going to 8, cast White Orchid Phantom. You have a Connive trigger.
I have a Connive trigger. I'll Connive. I'll discard Deprive.
Sure.
Okay.
So this
Gets bigger. And then White Orchid resolves.
I'm going to destroy your Steam Vents.
Very good. I will go into my library and find a tapped basic land.
And then I'm going to pass.
Okay. You may cut. Okay, I'll untap. Draw a card. That's a pretty good way to do that, I guess. Sure. I'll cast this Gut Shot for 2 life.
I'll respond.
You got it.
I'm going to sacrifice Benevolent Bodyguard to give my Lurrus protection from red.
Actually, I guess that's fine. I don't even need to respond. I will cast the Adventure of Dreister Langfinger here. Petty Theft, targeting Luris. That's okay, right? Sorry, I can't read this
Yeah,
card.
you can Dreister my Langfinger.
Yeah, I would like to Dreister your
Yeah,
Langfinger.
so my Dreister has been Langfingered.
Okay, I have a Ledger Shredder trigger.
Yeah.
Second spell, drawing.
You've also had 2 spells on your electrostatic too.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'll discard this preordain.
Okay.
So this gets bigger.
Yep.
Rawr.
Gonna block here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I take 5. I go to 3.
I have a Wasteland and I'll +2 this Tameo. Go ahead.
To 6, right?
6.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I got 1 out.
All right. That's exciting.
I'm gonna crack the Silent Clearing.
Okay.
Draw a card. That is not my out. Okay. Yeah, I think the Force of Will.
On the Stoneforge, yeah.
Yeah, I can fight through the card advantage of the Ancestral Recall if you have to pay mana for your spells.
Right.
I think, but the Force
A little too much.
recall into Force is always a lot.
Here we are in 2025, and casting the old Busto spells is still
Still good.
pretty good.
Too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if I drew like a Swords to Plowshares as well, I'd have or like a Path or whatever.
Yeah, I was sort of suspecting that there would be some removal coming my way, but
Oh, there is.
yeah,
There should be.
There should be, yeah. Yeah, we lucked out that game. Yeah.
All right.
Force Will, fun fact, was on one of the versions of the points list.
Back in the day.
Deep in the far recesses of the past.
I did also bring up Force of Will, not at the most serious tone, but
Okay.
when we were looking for cards to discuss about
Right.
the power level of decks like Checkpile and Jeskai and whatnot, and Blue X Midrange, Force of Will was brought up. I brought it up. I was like, what about Force of Will? It just
Right.
goes in everything.
Yeah.
You might have to point some other combo stuff, but they got Force Negation.
It's a part of how all of these value control decks work their magic, right?
Yeah, being able to casting these slam dunk 4-drops or whatever get a little less scary when your opponent may not have Force of Will available in their deck or
Right.
whatever. Okay, I will go first. Good luck.
If Protect the Queen costs mana, it's more of a fair game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, good luck to you as well.
I will keep this hand.
I'll keep you.
I'm going to play Verdant Catacombs, pass.
My turn.
So now this is the interesting thing, because I know your deck plays Stifle, and I know your deck plays Wasteland.
That's true.
I'm going to make you lose your land drop in order to do it. I'm going to, in your upkeep, I'm going to fetch
Okay.
and find Lush Portico,
Okay.
and you can continue with your turn.
Okay, good.
Well, I guess I technically
Sure,
need to
yeah, you can surveil, yeah.
but this was like a hold on. What kind of goozling do I want to receive? I think I want to receive the goozling where you lose your land drop.
Perfect. It's more fair,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you spend a mana for Stifle, but no. You'll play 1 mana Stone Rain. And this way I still get my Surveil trigger.
There you go. It's that one.
I mean, that card's pretty good. I'll keep that on top.
Okay. I'm going to draw for the turn.
Yeah.
As is my rate. I will sacrifice a Bloodstained Mire.
Yes.
Find Volcanic Island. And then I'll say go.
Play a basic Plains. I'm going to cast a Charming Prince.
Charming Prince resolves.
I'm just going to scry 2.
You got it.
I'm going to bottom both. Go ahead.
I'm going to cast Opt.
Yep.
Looking at the top card and thinking.
Both at 19.
Boop, boop, boop.
Wow.
Wow. I can put it on the bottom, you say? An interesting proposition. Yeah, I'll do that. Judge, I do that.
Okay.
Okay, untap.
Yes.
Draw. Island. Is this right or is that right? Feels like this could be right. Sure, let's live a little. I'll cast Mercurial Spelldancer. Back to you.
I do like that card. Draw. Isolated Chapel.
All on
Rowan.
Salsa.
I'm
Yeah.
going to attack for 2. And then
I get kissed for 100 boys in bars. 2 damage.
I'm going to... I thought she kissed girls.
No, well, yeah. Yeah, she does, but then she's talking to her, like, ex-girlfriend, and she says you could kiss 100 boys,
Oh, I see.
but
I know nothing about pop music.
you're fine.
Skyclave Apparition.
You know,
Don't force the will.
I don't have force.
Okay, thank God. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to play the Crick.
Very good.
Caracas, if you will.
Yep. There's the
Combat.
crit. Yep.
Go to attack with Skyclave Apparition.
Losing 2.
Take 2. Go ahead.
Plume Creed Escort.
I'm going to respond to that triggered ability.
Okay, target itself.
Going to cast a March of Otherworldly Light. Let's try and
light.
exile it.
You got it. 6 up. Scalding Tarn. Go ahead.
Combat.
Yep. That hurts.
Take some damage. I'm going to play Volrath's Stronghold.
All right.
And I'm going to tap 3 and cast Grist the Hunger Tide.
Memory lapse.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll sacrifice one of these and get a land and then do the same thing.
You go to 11.
Cool. One of them may be a basic island.
Nice brag.
The other one must be a mountain of some description.
Do you have a Thundering Falls?
I own a Thundering Falls, but Colin didn't play a Thundering Falls. So I'm not getting a Thundering Falls, but that's okay. Just trying to decide if I want to pay 2 life.
Magic players,
For a third.
there are Canadian Highlander
That's
players
fine.
that are just
Getting there.
terrified of lands that come to play tapped.
Well,
This one at least feels a bit
yeah.
more defensible.
yeah, I think probably by the end of this year, if Colin's still playing the same archetype, I suspect they will capitulate to the lure of Thundering Falls.
I don't know if they'll ever change.
Maybe they never will. Who
They
knows?
haven't yet.
All right. Well, I mean, Thundering Falls is only like a year old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they haven't changed archetypes.
Right. Okay, they've always been playing
Yes.
this. Okay, cool. I will cast Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. I have 2 spells in my graveyard. I will target Skyclave Apparition.
So Skyclave dies.
Okay. I get a
And you
2/2
get-
illusion.
An illusion.
Illusion. And they called it a mine. Okay. I'll untap.
Yeah.
All right.
Draw. And Skyclave's exiled. That's important.
Ooh, that is important.
Yeah.
Thank you for catching that. There was already so many words by the time this thing dealt any damage to the creature that
Gloria.
I was just tired, you know? I'll float 2 blue and gush.
Okay.
Interesting. Play an island.
Okay.
Thinking. Yeah, I'll attack for 2.
17.
Cards in hand.
2.
2 cards. Is that what I want to be doing? My life?
I mean, it's your life.
It is my life. I'm going to
now
try.
or never.
I'm casting. I'll cast Abhorrent Oculus, exiling these 3 lands and these 3 spells.
Yeah.
Pass.
Upkeep.
Upkeep. I will manifest dread. I'll put this one face down as a 2/2. I have the thing.
Okay. I'm going to draw.
Stern Scolding in my bin.
I'm going to play a swamp.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Grist the Hunger Tide.
You got it.
I would like to sacrifice this Charming Prince and kill off that.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Untap. Attack you, attack Grist.
Chris dies. I take 2. I got a 15.
Island. Go ahead.
I'm going to put Grist on top of my library with full rest stronghold.
Wow. You got it.
Untap.
It's a creature in his graveyard.
I'm going to play a Prismatic Vista.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Grist.
You got it.
I'm going to make a bug and mill a Castle Ardenvale. Go ahead.
I will cast a Fairy Mastermind.
Sure.
And then, do I want to do that? Feels weird. Okay. Play another island.
Excuse me.
I'll have these two attack Grist and attack you with Fairy Mastermind.
I'm going to block the Manifest token.
You got it.
And Grist takes 2. And I take 2.
Back to you.
Thinking. I'm going to activate this Volrath Stronghold, targeting Charming Prince.
Charming Prince.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to plus Grist. Mill a Stoneforge Mystic. Make a bug. I'm going to tap 2 and play Charming Prince.
Resolves.
I am going to... I'm going to gain some life. I'm going to gain 3 life.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll have to double check, but I want to incinerate Grist.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine, right? Yeah, great. Untap. Sulfur Falls. Attack you with my stuff.
I'm going to block this to
You got it. Yeah, the token. Take 4.
I got a 12.
This dies. Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm going to go to 11 and fetch.
Okay, that's fine.
Ooh. A lot of basic plates. And then I'm going to activate Volrath Stronghold, targeting Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Untap. Draw the Stoneforge.
You got it.
I would like to cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Works. Well, sorry, no. Let me change my answer. I'll activate Fairy Mastermind with Stoneforge on the stack.
I'll respond.
Sure.
And I'll activate Volrath Stronghold.
Sure.
Put Charming Prince on top.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
You'll draw your Charming Prince,
Yeah.
and then I'll draw a card from this, and then I'll draw another card because Fairy
Yes.
Mastermind
Yeah.
wants me to. This is good. Results.
Okay. Trigger.
Okay.
I'm going to find a copy of Pre-War Formalware.
That's a good one.
It was so good, in fact, it was near the top. Wasted tutor.
Oops.
Then I'm going to tap 2 and cast Charming Prince.
Charming Prince resolves.
I'm
What would
going
you like?
to try to flicker Stoneforge.
I will cast a Galvanic Discharge targeting Stoneforge.
Sure.
Gain 1 spare energy.
Spenergy.
A Spenergy, if you will. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Okay. All right. Well, I will draw 3 more cards.
No.
I know. These aren't creatures.
Good. Or maybe bad. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say. I'll cast Consider.
Sure.
That's my right. Surveilling 1. I mean, I guess I have the mana. Sure, I'll just draw this one. I'll cast Preordain.
Yeah.
I'll put this on the bottom and this on the top.
Sure.
Gameplay now loading.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. We drew one of the things that does a thing when we're doing this kind of thing. Okay. It's third path Iconoclast.
Yeah, that one's good.
I will cast Mishra's Bauble and make a soldier.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll play a River Glide pathway.
Okay.
And then I want to do that. Yeah, let's try to keep the pressure up, I guess. No, I'm going to miss that because you're going to do that to that. Can I read pre-war from where? It's +2/+2?
+2/+2 in vigilance.
Word. Okay. That's chill. That's good. Everyone likes that.
It's actually really chill.
Actually really cool and good. I'll attack with both these idiots.
I'll trade with the manifest.
You got it. Okay, this was a Misty Rainforest. Take 2.
Yep. I got a 9.
I will cast Treasure Cruise, exiling 7 things and making a soldier.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably right. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. That's a pretty good draw.
Nice.
I'm going to play a pre-war formal wear.
Works.
I'm going to get back Grist. As it is a creature in my graveyard.
Yep.
But cannot be equipped to it.
Yeah. I think maybe the rules make you do some sort of jiggle here. And attach to it. I don't know. I think the rule says you actually can't attach.
Yeah, equipment can't be attached.
Yeah, it can't be attached. That's fine. You have a Grist.
I'm going to tick up.
You have a bug.
And mill a seasoned engineer.
Whoa. That's exciting.
Oh, I should have not tapped like a chimp.
You left your dual land open.
Yeah,
but,
I tapped.
But it's tricking you.
I tapped black for some reason for this pre-war.
I saw
I should have
nothing.
tapped this.
Sure.
All right.
I think you mean you tapped your Lush Portico and 2 planes for your pre-war.
Yeah, I promise.
Pretty sure that's what
I'm
happened.
not doing this based off of information received by this card that is not going to engage. Is not going to be a part of this game.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 and cast Reanimate, targeting Stoneforge Mystic.
I'll cast Mental Misstep, losing 2 life, and making a soldier.
Yeah.
I grabbed 2, but I didn't grab Infinity.
I like that one of your soldiers is hanging from the ceiling.
Yes, they're coming out of everywhere.
I'm going to put the pre-war formalware on the old bug.
You got it.
I'm going to attack you for 3.
That bug was there at the start of the turn? Oh my god. Yeah. What do I do about that? Thinking. Hold on. Boop, boop. 1, 2. If I do this.
Oh yeah, you have a million cards in hand. This was probably bad.
5. I should have 6, but I just forgot. If anyone's watching and they're like, why is this Mishra's Bauble still in his lands? Like, because he's an idiot, sorry. Yeah, we just forgot to look at the top card last turn. It's okay. Math. Really quickly here. I think I'm going to take 3. But if I do that, and then I have 1 more of those, it's 2, 4. What's 4 plus 4? Ah, you're
8.
at 9.
Hell yeah.
It's not enough. But then what is option B? It doesn't really exist, does it? I'll just draw another kill spell. Lightning Bolt! I made a thing. I will sacrifice Mishra's Bauble to look at the top card of your library.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Is it good?
So good.
I'll concede. All right, let's get a game 3.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty rough. I mean, I did think that this might be a little tough. Your spells are so cheap and efficient,
Right.
and to like a level of excess that is not met or not matched by many other.
Yeah, if you haven't looked at the
decks?
list yet, I'm playing like less than 30 lands. Like this deck is particularly like when I, you know, little peek behind the veil here. Wheeler sent me this list to be like, you know, this is an option for your tastes. That's kind of, you know, modern and taking into account the current metagame and been performing well. But I took one look at this deck and was like, this is so beyond the pale. You know, like I'm afraid for this deck. I did obviously just do fine in those 2 games, but yeah, it's really pushing the curve just right into the ground, like with a fervor.
Yeah,
It's got a drive to cast free spells and 1-mana spells.
it's got a bust to catch.
It just wakes up and says, I need this magic game to be over immediately. Can we pay 0 for our spells? There we go. Okay, you're good. Good luck.
Good luck.
But yeah, I mean, in both those games, being able to just control, like just turn the valve on, whether specifically Stoneforge Mystic comes down, was relevant. All right, I think I finally hit a mulligan. Like I have a Spell Pierce and a Daze, but I don't know if that's enough against you.
I think you
if I'm
really
on
need
the
a
draw.
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
I'll keep. Close your. Wait.
That second game, I didn't have a creature, but it was like, oh, 2 lands in the opener.
Yeah.
You have to keep.
Ben, are we on the overhead shot by chance?
It can be now.
Could we?
Magic.
All right, close your eyes.
Okay,
Nelson.
my eyes are closed. All right. Secrets.
I'm mostly keeping my hand off of this, off of Wingus and Dingus over here.
Nice. All right, can I open my eyes? I need to pick up my deck.
1 second. They got to kiss first.
I want to watch them kiss. Wait, I mean, no one heard that.
No, dude, you new Chapel Roan lyrics. Of course you want to watch them kiss.
It's true. All right, here you go.
Ally.
Hashtag. Yeah, I'll be keeping. Probably.
No.
Honestly, probably just this one.
Not the. Oh,
No, this
yeah.
Good luck, Ben.
Good luck. Good luck,
Thanks,
Ben.
man.
Yeah, I'll bottom this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Scrubland.
Yeah.
Thraben Inspector.
Dece.
Mental misstep.
No.
Go.
No mental misstep today. Island, go. Ooh.
Attack.
Ouch.
I'm going to play a Shadowy Backstreet.
Okay.
That's actually kind of hot. No, I'm going to mill this Coldmox. I'm going to play a Novice Inspector.
Whoa, theme deck. Yeah, results.
Go ahead.
Mental note.
Yeah,
Milling, Plume, Creed, and Ragavan.
good.
Good. Didn't need those.
Well,
ones
I mean,
there.
Ragavan's honestly pretty bad in this
Pretty bad
matchup.
in this match,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, that's true. Let's play this Preordain. Sure, let's play this Preordain. It's a sorcery. Oh, yeah. Let's keep both of those on top. And then draw this one first. And play a fetch land.
Okay.
Go. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Attack for 2.
Ouch, ouch.
I'm going to play Urza's Saga.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pointed card. Into... a White Plume Adventurer.
Holy moly.
Pointed card.
Yeah, it's going to resolve.
All right. I do think introducing the initiative is a little tricky in this matchup.
Right, I have flyers, and you don't
Yeah.
seem to much, but fortunately for you, I don't have a flyer in my hand. I don't want to draw the card that's on top of my deck anymore.
I'm going to find basic planes.
You got it, yeah.
And then that's a pass.
I'm going to lightning bolt your white plume, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing that. Please, no untap trigger. There we go. If anyone's curious, my Lightning Bolt here, signed by longtime Victoria player, but even longer time UK two-time national champion, Jonathan Randall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Jonathan Randall, who like went on to. I mean, he was winning
No, I
tournaments when he
knew
lived
that.
here
I knew
too.
that Randall
Yeah.
won those. I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that your Bolt was signed by Randall.
Yeah, from back when we were both kids, and he was just like the 11-year-old at the card store here that was just already so good at Magic. Like we're the same age, but I was just like, dude,
I thought it was
he taught
like-
me everything.
wasn't
You know,
it-
like
I thought it was Swedish
kid.
Nats. Wasn't it
I
Swedish?
thought it was UK. Oh, you're thinking of other Victoria, also trombone player,
Yeah.
Dave Montreux.
Oh, that was
He's got
Montreux,
the
right.
look up the Dave Montreux story if you haven't yet.
Sleeping on
Yeah,
shares,
absolutely.
Swedish Nats.
Yeah. Okay, I've untapped and drawn.
Yeah.
I will play an island, and
I'm trying to distract him with nostalgia.
this is great, actually. I'm going to cast Abhorrent Oculus, exiling everything.
That is great. I'm really glad. Okay.
Go ahead. I'll make a thing.
Yeah.
This one.
Upkeep. I'm going to put 2 counters on my Novice Inspector.
That works.
Draw. This goes to 2. Going to play a land. I'm going to cast Get Lost, targeting your Abhorrent Oculus.
As much as I love map tokens, I'm going to cast Force of Negation.
All right, I lose.
I mean, you have the initiative right now.
No, I lose.
That's it. One more? Quick one?
How do I win now? I mean, I guess I cast this Overlord of the Baelmerk.
I love that as a start. Duskmourn, such a cool set.
Impending 5. Enter, I mill 4 cards and can return a non-avatar creature or planeswalker. I'll return Guide of Souls.
Sick.
I've milled a Mox Pearl of Swords and a Winds of Abandon. 2 cards that would have been great against your Oculus. but,
Right.
You know?
That's okay. You've milled yourself towards the path. It's fine.
I do have 2 clues here that I removed a die. Could you pass me a D6?
Yeah. Here, how about a red one?
And then I guess that's going to be a pass. Impending trigger removes that.
Untap.
Go ahead.
Draw. Okay, I'll attack for 5.
I go to 15.
I'll go find a basic mountain and head on into the initiative. Down in the underground, play this mountain. Else I go. I will manifest in your upkeep.
Yep.
It is an eye too. That's his card type or creature type.
Yeah.
Is it like the 3rd one or something? There's
Eye
there a
of
bunch of them?
Orms by Gore.
Yeah,
Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. There's an eye from MKM.
okay. This one.
There's some stuff.
I have manifests.
Draw. This Urza Saga triggers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna float a mana, and then this gets mucked. So I have 1 colorless mana floating. I'm gonna find a Mox Jet.
That's a nice Mox Jet.
Thank you. I'm going to still have 1 mana floating, which I guess I'll represent through this. And I'm going to cast Guide of Souls.
Guide of Souls for those.
I'm then going to cast Ocelot Pride.
Holy moly. Quick permanent count. 2 clues.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh yeah, this is a permanent that's in play. Yeah. Ocelot works to get a life, you get an energy. Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Can you pass me another?
More dice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna need.
I guess that's gonna work.
I'm gonna play an Arid Mesa as my land.
Okay.
I'm gonna fetch. going to grab a Savannah. And then I'm going to cast Lively Dirge for Spree to return up to 2 creatures with total mana value 4 or less from my graveyard to play. I'm going to try to return this White Plume Adventurer.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking. Yeah, that works. Yeah, all that happens.
I get my White Plume. I go to the trap. You take 5.
Losing 5 life.
And I gain 1 life.
Yeah.
And an energy. Yeah. Combat. I'd like to attack you with Novice Inspector. It is currently a 3/4.
Yeah. You have the initiative.
Okay.
Because you took
yes,
it. Yeah, because
yes,
you took
I
it. You already have it.
Yeah. Gonna move everything around here.
Double block.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill. What did you mill on the first one?
This
Drive,
and then
you're gonna
this.
lose focus.
Yeah, I just milled counter spells both times.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill the second
This one?
one.
It's
yeah.
dead.
Whichever one you made second.
This is the newer one.
Great.
It's mental most up.
Okay.
Okay.
This dice. I'm going to
yeah.
go to my end step.
Second main, I will cast or sorry, let me do this right. I will pay for manifest.
Oh, I picked the wrong
I
one.
know, yeah, I won the shell game and everything. And then I'll cast an unholy heat, turning your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gets
Okay.
Okay.
This ticks down to 3.
Very good.
Go ahead.
Untapping. You can untap a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play an island and hard cast this
Marine
Fury.
Reveal? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Close. I don't know. Am I supposed to kill Guide of Souls or the pointed card? Like, Guide of Souls is slow key doing more work on this board. And I could kill the Thraben Inspector too. Are you gonna, like, you don't have any cards in hand?
Nope.
I feel like putting, like, the weird thing about putting the White Plume in your graveyard is, like, more likely to come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you've got this trigger that's
Putting this in the graveyard means I'm more likely to
Yeah.
potentially get the initiative back, but these are, I mean, it's a 2-for-1 if you go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 2 and 2, and then I'll attack you for 5. Get the initiative back.
Go to 10.
Who am I pumping up here? It feels weird, but maybe just the electric infantry some more. Bigger. And yeah, I have this. Go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Manifest.
Yeah.
This one.
I'm gonna crack a clue.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack a clue. Yeah, I'm dead.
All right.
The force of negation on the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping the eye alive there.
Yeah.
Yeah, big game.
Busted.
So the trick is just build an Izzet deck that only operates during the day and just gets the job done like mid-morning, you know, like just a 3-hour work day. That's what we promote here around the Izzet labor union. And that way you're immune to your evening being ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. I mean, this deck doesn't really have room for hand attack, and so not being able to, like, the biggest issue is just I couldn't get your threats off the board.
Yeah, my deck's able to interact with your like most important cards with its removal and counter spells, but you didn't have the same leeway. I actually was wondering if you were going to play a sweeper. Like, there was a turn where I was like hemming and hawing, like, you wouldn't wrath all that pile of idiots with limited play abilities, would you?
I do.
You know?
I do have Dam.
Oh, okay,
available,
yeah,
so I
Dam
do
is
have
available.
a
Yeah, there's
sweeper in
one
the
sweeper.
list.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
because it seems like the kind of deck that like could use it, and like obviously you're going to rebuild fast, like generally than any opponent, right?
Right.
But it's still a commitment of like a 4-mass sorcery
Yeah.
or whatever, so that's tough.
Big threat plus force will. Hell of a game plan.
Yeah.
Hell of a game plan.
Well, you know, Wheeler, on the bright side,
Yeah.
Your food just arrived.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked what we did here, you can support more of that being made by going over to patreon.com/loadingreadyrun and signing up over there. It supports everything we do here, but especially not especially, but it does support.
You're
North
listening to this announcement, so whatever the next couple dollars that go in right now, those go to North 100 directly. You can think of it that way.
100. Yeah.
And then the next ones after that pay for Wheeler's food.
Yeah. I've been Wheeler. Joining me, I have a Nelson.
Yeah.
We had a Ben. Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Bye.